A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Based on energy readings, Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy. That is a correct assessment, Commander. In the meantime, Commander, it is worth considering your lack of formal alliances. Without Auntie's choice or the Order's help, you will have to face Horizon Point's dangers alone. Failure to make proper preparations raises the likelihood of death and serious injury occurring. Agents are encouraged to establish themselves as a friend to colonists and other local entities. These relationships can be effective points of exploitation at a later date.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
We are all encouraged to live in the moment. How can one not when life is so perfect? Yet, it's every subject's duty to reflect fondly and often on the path that led us here. So spend a moment in remembrance of our matriarch, who not only drafted the blueprint of our perfect society, but also the space-traversing technology that made it possible. She alone recognized that old Earth had become a fallow garden where only the seeds of base emotions, avarice, jealousy, hate, might sprout. She whisked us to Eden. We flourished under her guidance. Light as life-giving as the star we call Arcadia. Thank the matriarch when you bask in our sun's warmth. Although without flaw, the matriarch was still mortal. Her final gift to us was her child, the first sovereign. We thanked the matriarch when we basked in her sun's brilliance. And we mustn't forget, it was the first sovereign who foresaw the greatness of our consul, our selfless leader. Put that way, our console is yet another of the Matriarch's many gifts. Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? Next up, music to invigorate your mind, so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace, with a true adherence zeal.
Will not. Good subjects arrive minutes early to avoid missing their train.
Going to lend a hand at the exclusion.
The Grand Plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to the decimal.
Comestibles. Our non-protectorate neighbors dine on dreck for breakfast. Nitrites, fillers, the rectangular fried batter known as waffles. That way lies chaos. Start your day dutifully with Tribute Pancakes, the sensible, circular, subdued breakfast food. Tribute Pancakes, just like the matriarch used to eat. Well, that was thoroughly enriching.
I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now. They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something, at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to. We should keep looking. There may be more to learn here. I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered. Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister mate Anchoress Brunn has some explaining to do. A disputation of current order methodology focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the laureate council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly. I saw that. I believe it was Anchoress Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station. I don't know what happened to Anchoress Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious, and the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order. That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden, placed by the name of Point Obviation. There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea. This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground. Yes, time to seek out Anchoress Brunn.
Gloria Arcadia. worldly misery compares to this we know. Such opportunity for those who would own. Heresy shall be without complaint or rose, for Arcadia, our nation, strong and strong. Gloria Arcadia. Colony our home, such comfortable plenty for each of us to
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The constant strife.
So many places gone.
cut the weeds that grow in thought or deed. Believe seditious tone, reporting is so neighborly.
Oh, this is real good. You trying to get somewhere you ain't wanted? My records show you have an outstanding fine for past offenses. Pay up or face Auntie's justice. Now, just one moment. I'm simply doing my job here. Mayhaps I can budge on the amount, but you need to pay something, or my supervisor will have my throat. Please don't. Let's say we forget the fine and you just let me go, please?
Listen to this.
Come one and all Arcadians, our glory's on the horizon. Single-minded, thoughts true, we show. We'll rise up together as one. Have hope, break through. Look toward the days anew. Arcadia, rival by For the good of the people, we take a stand to protect our abundance. We heed the command. It's duty and honor that guide every hand. The needs of our state and brethren. For the good of the people, the good of our system, the
And now, the latest word on superior protectorate products.
For subjects of the Protectorate, every meal is a splendiferous feast that's delightfully delicious, nourishing, and nutritious.
But what, you might wonder, represents the finest food our idyllic culture has to offer? Consoles, chosen Arcadian tenderloin.
Each steak comes from his private stock of woolly cows who are fed the highest quality grain and some soothing lullabies with fabulous whispers. Prepared by the consuls, personal butchers, and chefs.
In other societies, such a savory gas.
I find your proposed time leisurely. Unaccountably so. Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Consul's chosen Arcadian tenderloin. Fit for the consul. Made for his chosen.
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
What could possibly be keeping the repair personnel so long? Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12? Such good work definitely deserves a reward. That is most unfortunate, but at least his sacrifice did help improve the operations per millisecond. I will include his name in the records for this repair.
a small of Protectorate abundance. Every cog requires routine lubrication. Stave off wear and tear with your regular allotment of Moderation Vodka. It's the perfect libation to imbibe in celebration of daily service done well. Moderation Vodka. Distilled with zeal, intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
Our system is high. Best ever to be had. Perfection perfected. Eyes as I would fly. To do your job is a virtue. Every cause is a cause. And every subject ensures our glorious bounty for all.
Feel free to use the workbench. Just don't break it.
To inform on your neighbor, thoughtful. Quick mental tune-ups may be all that they need to resume peak efficiency. You're the center of our system. You're what fuels our mighty flame.
So, you folk just...
If you're looking to buy, head inside. Just don't cause any trouble.
Come in. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular. Very observant. I represent Sub Rosa, a group of independent traders and merchants. That term carries such strong connotations. I prefer to think of them as hard to come by, or questionably legal goods. Making a profit? What else? War is very lucrative, especially when you can sell to both sides.
Our community. It's only then that we prevail as one perfect union. A simple people so whole, right and unbreakable. That is our all. We all trust in each other. By rules we abide, working as commanded to, side by side.
Wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Zealous Prudence. Everyone's neighbor Prudence is here to anticipate your questions, so you don't have to ask them. For instance, what news of Praetor?
Ah, such an astute question, Prudence. Our precious peril-laden moon is out of sight, but never out of mind. Its fate fully guided by the paradigm. Praetor is home to our glorious heavy industries, producing essential materials, leaving Eden unspoiled by industrial waste.
Naturally, our adversaries conspire to seize our means of production. The traitorous order managed to leave a paltry presence on Praetor. Certainly no threat to us. While the self-indulgers in Auntie's Choice have the gall to believe they've established a beachhead, they live and breathe hyperbole. All they claimed were 2 factories. Too bad for them. Those facilities were decommissioned. They're of use to us. We let the corporate take them so we could blunt their advance. Bottle them up.
Our tactics are so perfect, Prudence. We can exterminate Auntie's troops at our leisure. Certainly they'll never such as our Automech factory, where automechanicals build automechanicals to protect and serve all
I'm not
subjects.
just saying this because I take great joy in the killing of those who have betrayed me, but we should find some glorious dawn camp so I can send a message to my old friend.
As well, Prudence. What's that place do?
Oh, spare it no thought. It's simply a lab for studying natural phenomenon. You know, space rifts and the like, bringing them into alignment with the paradigm.
Say, that rings a bell. Didn't we hear reports of the mysterious trespasser lurking around this
No, no. Certainly they didn't take anything of value. At least nothing we won't quickly retrieve.
Of course, no need to say more. Our society is perfect, bountiful, without care or want. To think otherwise is unthinkable. Well then, moving on.
As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
Halt there, fugitive. I'll take that bounty. Very good. Our business is concluded.
Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for awesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Everyone's neighbor Prudence here with some authentic talk. Eden's abundance can make subjects soft. Law knows my edges have rounded a smidge over the years.
Ha! Yes! What a relatable thing you just said, Prudence. We all wish our physiques were as perfect as our system.
Our pursuit of perfection must extend below the neck, Subaltern Prescott. We need a responsible regimen to stay in fighting shape.
Good thing we all follow the robustness routine of the Eden League. Exercise program of the Pitchball Bros. It's like mental refreshment for the muscles. Mandatory and fun. No crime in that, right?
Not typically, no. Subjects, squat and give me 50 loin girders. Push through the abdominal cramping.
You're at the 90/40th slide. Almost halfway done. Take a breath and hold it for 67 seconds. Average duration of a harsh bronzing in the even zone. Don't you die on me now. What would your neighbors think?
Okay, I think that's enough toughening exertions for now. Return to your duty, subjects. Sore but proud of a robustness routine done well. When we are strong together, nobody can hack, cleave, wing, or bronze us from running the ball into our opponent's Sunday goal. Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the console watching you.
I guess there's something interesting housed within that imposing edifice.
Subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on I, Red Cloak, our hero was betrayed and whisked to the consumerist den of Auntie's Choice, strapped to their she survived Auntie's episode. Any final words about your precious perfect community or your console paradigm as such before we flip on the loyalizer, Red Cloak?
Nothing appropriate to say in front of the younger neighbors.
Younger neighbors? What gibberish are you spouting?
We in the Protectorate speak as if everyone is listening, everywhere and always, from our zealous Rexpress up to our Lieutenant Console himself.
Well, this ought to change your tune. Lower managers, activate the brand loyalizer. It's awful quiet in there. Shouldn't Red Cloak be screaming? I feel like she should be screaming. She is operational, right?
Wait, are you asking me?
The loyalizer should be interposing your motivationators, churning up your base emotions, resurfacing deep-rooted inadequacies. It should be smarting something fierce right now.
Whatever you say.
Increase the loyalizer setting to 510%.
Much closer. Red.
Sharp enough. Hostile here.
Forever vigilant. Let us reconvene.
Giving chase. Works your turn. They manufacture one.
Your machine tries to
And the Johnny's broken too.
That's impossible. It was supposed to kill your impulse control. To whet a soul-gnawing appetite you can only feed with useless goods but never satisfy.
Hey, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Have a Sprat Crisp, Red Cloak. They help.
Shut up, Danny! How did you do it, Red Cloak? How did you resist the loyalizer's grievance galvanizer?
The door appears jammed, Warden. I cannot actuate the lever.
Conduct a full manual over. A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2.
It's the order. They've come to take Red Cloak and me away. And right on time. Hey, you folks want some Sprat Crisps?
Take an engineer to figure this out. Or a very lucky idiot.
Red Cloak until next Tuesday.
We come at the predicted hour, not a moment too soon by the look of things, to recover Red Cloak, unspoiled by your meddling, per our monetary agreement with Auntie herself.
Hey, your spy Dunning here. I'm the one who lured Red Cloak to Auntie's clutches and brokered this deal. It's a real win-win. Big payday for Auntie's Choice, while the Order gets to study Red Cloak. See the effects of abundance on a human brain unaddled by want or overthinking.
The deal is off. Red Cloak's resistance to the loyalizer has proven the emptiness of our society. We consumerists wish to be her neighbors in the Protectorate. You'll have us.
Gladly. I welcome you on behalf of the Console. Zealous new neighbors in Auntie's Choice, raise your arms against these Order traitors.
You cannot turn on us. It defies all logic. Equations save us. A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 plus 2. Oh no. No. I will not let you drag me back to Eden, Red Cloak. Any of your new anti-pals makes a move, you get it right between the eyes.
And so Red Cloak finds herself staring down a gun barrel brandished by her traitorous former partner, who finds himself staring down the barrels of Red Cloak's corporate allies. Will Red Cloak defuse this standoff between Anti and the Order? Expect the expected in the finale episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
Consider me uplifted. Let's see what's next. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
Dibs.
Well, this is taking for bloody ever.
It would be faster to ask the Sovereign to come tear it open with his bare hands.
I got it open. Be prepared. The intruder is in the lab.
That's some bad company. Ready to take a hit on Commander. Let's stay with it.
Wherever are they now? They covet our due bounty.
Giving chase.
Enemy hostile.
You shall vital con. An explosive.